Today we are at St James's Park in the northeast of England. Martin Tyler here, along with Alan Smith, and we are happy to be working on Christmas Day. Happy Christmas, Alan. I do hope you enjoy the game, and all of you watching it enjoy the game as well. It'll be a perfect Christmas present. It's Newcastle United against Manchester United.
Yeah, thanks, Martin. Still waiting for my present, but we'll talk about that later. But yeah, I love these fixtures over the festive period. Certainly the supporters do. There's a special atmosphere in the grounds up and down the land.
Newcastle United's lineup. Martin Dubravka is the goalkeeper. Stefan Savic plays with Matthias Ginter as the centre-backs. Alain Saint-Maximin starts, looking to continue his great form in midfield. And they'll play with a sole striker. Taking on the defenders. It's a very good clearance, and it was needed. That will go down as a routine stop. They've shuffled their pack today, Manchester United. David De Gea starts in goal. Bernardo Silva starts with Bruno Fernandes in midfield. And to use his pace through the middle, Kylian Mbappe. Fernandes going forward well. Opportunity now. Oh, they've opened the scoring here. It's a good start. It's a flying start, really. The goal then for Manchester United.
Well, coming in from the right, that was so inviting. Wonderful delivery.
Great ball, great goal. Manchester United in the lead. Sergio Roberto. Looking to use the full width of the pitch in this attack. Now, can they make this count? Keeping the ball well in a dangerous area now. Aim for those in the middle. Cleared away, well away from goal. Not been tip-top Tottenham this season. Certainly not so far. Definitely below where they hope to be at this stage. He might be through. Mbappe! It's a goal which really defines the way this team is playing.
Well, look at them there. They're absolutely delighted. It does take a lot of hard work, but when you get a reward like that, it's well worth it. Well, he's shown plenty of pace, composure in the finishing. It's a fine individual goal.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Oh, the pass, which looked a good one, was just cut out in the nick of time. Lost the ball. Now it's Achraf Hakimi trying to get behind the defenders to get in a good cross. He went in well. It's a good pass in behind the defenders. Bit of space to go forward into with the ball. Good deep cross towards the far post. He's gone to punch it away now and done well. It's a very good interception. Bernardo Silva. Very good positioning by the defender. Sergio Roberto. Now Keita. Had a go! Very, very close. Just past the post.
Well, I think half the crowd, thought that was going to nestle in the corner of the net there. Yeah, United, as we can see, not having as much of the ball today, but they have played some slick, really beautiful football out there. The way that they broke out from defence, it's just been the pace of the play and the way that they've chosen the passes. It's been so clinical.
Got his body in front of the opponent and protected the ball well. Could whip it in from here. They've soaked up A lot of danger here, but it hasn't hurt them, and now they're on the ball. Well, our reporter Alan McInally is at the Etihad, and he's got news of a goal.
It's a second goal for Manchester City. It's been scored by Raheem Sterling. A lovely turn on the edge of the area gave him the space he needed to fire a shot across the keeper. 37 minutes played, 2-0.
And the forward could be played in. It was a lovely pass. Well, they've made the defenders turn here with that pass. That's fine work from the goalkeeper against an opponent who certainly troubled him today.
Well, his teammates should be thanking him, because really the striker was favourite, and I thought he was going to score.
Clever little back heel. Opportunity here. It's in off the post.
Talk about precision.
Well, this is when it's tough being a goalkeeper. A little bit more on it, and it would have been a very fine save. As it is, he's picking the ball out of the net.
Yeah, he sets high standards, this lad, and I think he's just dropped below those.
Manchester United really on top form in this first half. Bruno Fernandes.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
Read that well with the interception. And that's the referee signalling for half-time, blowing his whistle, and it's 3-0 here at half-time.
For Newcastle United.
You don't often get a first half as one-sided as this one. They've been very good, the team that are leading, of course.
Replaced by number 18, Kieran Trippier.
Intercepted well. Being closed down. Wout Weghorst. It's Manquillo. It's about decision here. Which player is he going to pass it to? In the Manchester City game, news of a goal, Alan McInally.
It's a third goal for Manchester City. It's been scored by Raheem Sterling. That's his second today. There was little the keeper could do to get close to his volley, hit from just inside the area. 50 minutes played, 3-0.
Great to have Alan McInally out and about for us, and he's brought us right up to date again there. Well, a real treat in store for you. Coverage on EA Sports of the Premier League fixture, Newcastle United. They'll be facing Aston Villa away from home.
Yeah, it's got a good feel about it, that one. Look forward to joining you in the gantry for it.
He's confident with the ball at his feet, isn't he? Probing the pass. It's not. That's a gift for them. It's an own goal.
Well, it can happen to anybody, that. He's being consoled by his teammates, but he looks devastated.
You can see a slightly different viewpoint on it. (3-1) the scoreline as we restart the game. We can go to Alan McInally for news of a goal in the Liverpool game.
It's a second goal for Liverpool. 57 minutes played, 2-1.
Oh, interesting news again from Alan McInally. Thanks, Alan. Mbappe. Fernandes. Able to intercept here. We've had an hour gone here, and still 30 minutes left. Lucas Hernandez. What about Manchester United's next game, Alan?
Yeah, they're playing Chelsea in their next match, and I think it could go either way.
Good defending, no problem in the end. Hakimi saw the pass and dealt with it. Maximin. Well, he's got a chance now to get forward in this wide area. The attack has fizzled out here. Goal kick. There's a sub coming on for Newcastle. On the attack here. Mbappe. Mbappe! He's done well to keep that out. In goes the corner. Very comfortable for the keeper. On the move and able to cut out the pass. Activity on the bench for the losing team. A substitute getting ready to come on. He's gone too early, he's offside. Time ticking on. Just over 15 minutes to go. Now the possibility for a cross. He's cut it back looking for a teammate. Credit to them, they're still having a go here. Although if they got that one in, it really would have been game on.
Yeah, I mean, they're 2 goals down, but they haven't played badly. And if that had gone in, that'd have gained some faith and confidence.
Maximin. Pogba. Excellent vision. Bernardo Silva. Could be a quick break here for Newcastle. Alan McInally's at the Etihad Stadium and he's got news of a goal for us.
It's another goal for Manchester City. 7 minutes remain.
Guiding it through. Mbappe. Time nearly up here. And just throw it forward a bit to their next game.
Well, Newcastle United go up against Aston Villa, Martin, and, well, if they play like this, they're not going to get much out of it.
Could pull one back here, and he does. Well, maybe, just maybe they can find an equaliser in the time that remains.
Well, have they left it too late? I've seen this team score some really last-minute goals at times. It's on for them.
Well, plenty of goals here today, 3-2. They're looking good when they attack. Shot on! Very able to get his body in the way. Very little time to go. Another goal would wrap it up. They're torn between going for goal from the corner or just running down the clock. But if they score, that'll guarantee victory. A different angle on the goal here. And in it goes. Keeper has reached it and rescued his side. Room for the cross. Cleared away by the defender. He's behind for another corner. Another win for Manchester United, soon to be sealed, and the fans are loving it. A decent fist away by the keeper. And he's hung on to the ball too. Brilliant goalkeeping. That's the end of the game. Well, they always say it doesn't matter who scores the goal, and I suppose that's even more applicable when it's an own goal.
Yeah, you take what you can get, don't you? Because it will be on, the shoe will be on the other foot at some stage, and they'll be delighted with that.
Just just a moment of your time. Thank you for your time.
It is a great fixture with a wonderful history, and the fans are getting to fever pitch. Moments away, and it's live. Hi there, everybody. Welcome to Old Trafford. Lovely night for football. Martin Tyler here with Alan Smith. Premier League football for you very shortly. Manchester United against Chelsea.
Yeah, thanks, Martin. Looking forward to this. I'm hoping for a nice, quick start that will set the standard here between two good teams.
Wan-Bissaka. Out into the wide areas now. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Fernandez. Here's Renato Sanchez. Goes for goal! Not really tested the goalkeeper, but sometimes it can look a bit too easy. He made sure he made the save competently.
Yeah, he did, and he doesn't make too many mistakes, this lad.
Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe. Well, no danger from that cross because the defender can cope with it easily. A couple of exceptional talents in a really good game that we might be focusing on.
Well, we've earmarked these two because they have been in fantastic form this season. It's been a pleasure to watch them.
I think the referee's showing how he's going to officiate this match. It's going to be a free kick. He's not going to stand any nonsense. And it's going to be his throw here. And that's going to be another throw-in. Conte. Putting some passes together here neatly, Chelsea. Striding forward, purposefully. Chilwell. Christian Pulisic. Some players arriving in the middle now. Another turnover in play here with that interception. And that will be a throw. Palacios. They can spread the play now. Players arriving in the middle. Well, they got it wide very well, a chance to get the cross in, but it's not turned out to be a very good delivery. Really hit well, but didn't trouble the goalkeeper.
Yeah, maybe a little sighter for him there.
Well defended, not just getting across, he thought quickly as well. Here's Renato Sanchez, trying to slip it through. So easy in possession. What to finish here? Oh, well saved. Out Out of harm's way, out for a throw. Now he can play it into the danger area. Mbappe. And shoots! He's put his body on the line there. Palacios. Ben Chilwell. Lucas Ocampos. Saw that coming and intercepted. Room for Chelsea to attack now. Just worried about the rain only, in that it's impairing a bit our visibility of the proceedings out there on the pitch.
Yeah, we're nice and dry up here, but unlike the players, who will be pretty wet after 5 minutes.
Here's Renato Sanchez. Wan-Bissaka. Bruno Fernandes. Pogba. Now, can they make this cross that's fisted away by the keeper? Corner for Manchester United. Trying to force their way into the lead now. Tries the shot. And it's Kepa, who's done well here, but it wasn't the most difficult save in truth. Blocked off the pass there. Must take the lead here. Keeper's done very well here. In goes the corner. Keeper goes for a punch. Made sure the pass wasn't completed. Going forward well. Trying to get behind the defenders to get in a good cross. It's a very good clearance, and it was needed. Straight away, pressing to win the ball back high up the pitch. Manchester United... Oh, that's great work by the goalkeeper. And in it goes. Strong punch from the corner by the keeper. Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes.
It's come off the goalkeeper, still in play. Christian Pulisic. So it's half-time and we're still waiting for that first goal. Well, the ball rolling again for the second half at Old Trafford. Well, they couldn't keep possession, they've given it away. Chilwell. He made that look like a poor pass with a very good interception. Renato Sanchez. Given possession away here. Fernandes. Here's Renato Sanchez. Strong challenge. Palacios. Chilwell. Looped over the defenders for the forward to chase. He's looking for the cross. Palacios. Conte with Jorginho. And the goalkeeper can take charge now. Steady at best in the first 45 minutes. Very good work by the goalkeeper. Palacios. Ben Chilwell. Alan, what about Chelsea's next game?
They're playing Derby County in their next match in the FA Cup. And the two managers have summed it up. I think there's not going to be much between them.
Here's Jorginho. Ocampos. Cuts it out nicely. Taking on the defenders. Men in there to try to convert this cross. Conte. Space to try and hit it now. And the goalkeeper has done well to stop that one. In goes the corner. Well, he fancied his chance, and he had the technique to get that on target, but it didn't work out.
Just wonder whether he took his eye off the ball at the last moment. Visitors now enjoying more of the possession. Been a good last 15, and you would fancy them the way that they're playing to get themselves ahead in this match. They're using the width really well, causing all sorts of problems, just can't find the finishing touch at the moment.
Pretty late, the challenge. For the ref, a decision, and the decision is yellow.
I don't think anybody, least of all the player, can have any complaints about that. He's normally good from these set plays, and his team
can't hang onto it, the keeper. Put the ball into the middle, dangerous. Saw the pass and dealt with it.
The Stratford end in full voice here, really pushing the team on in these last minutes of this match to get the winner.
Palacios. Come back to get a touch and get involved in the game. Oh, he's cut that out well read. Can go in from here. What an opportunity if he picks out the right man. Dangerous pass, I think, with the keeper pushing it away. And this is going to be a throw. Pogba. It's a real opportunity to get it into the middle. Here's Renato Sanchez. Has a go here. Well, he's hit it hard. Too hard, maybe.
Yeah, I don't think he's playing with as much confidence as he would like at the moment.
The officials are a bit concerned with the heaviness of the rain half an hour or so ago. They're always concerned whether the ball can be moved freely and whether it's safe to play in that respect.
Yeah, but I think all the fans, some of whom were getting a bit wet, they love to see it, the sliding.
Takes on the shot! Good save by the keeper. And on the clock, 8 more minutes. Trying so hard to make the opening there. Nearly. Pulisic. Ben Chilwell saw the pass coming and got there first. Here's Eder Militao. Here's Renato Sanchez. It's unlike him, really, to play the ball straight to the opposition. Trying to pass it through, and the interception is absolutely vital this late in the game. But looked promising and then broke down. 2 more minutes to be played then, added time. And Chelsea ready to bring on a substitute. Spotted that well and intercepted. And it's ended in a draw as the final was.
Hi there, have you got a minute for a question? Thanks so much.
This is Old Trafford, long-time home of Manchester United. Martin Tyler here and Alan Smith. Our football today comes from the FA Cup. Manchester United against Sheffield United.
Yeah, some teams are suited to knockout football, others aren't. But we've got a couple of sides here, I think, that will be harbouring ambitions of going all the way in this competition.
Well, he certainly caught the eye in Monaco, didn't he, Bernardo Silva, and after that move as well. From the right, mostly, coming in on that excellent left foot.
Yeah, not unlike David Silva in his style. Really can see a pass, and he could be a key player today.
Thank you, Old Trafford. Enjoy the game.
Ball on the centre spot. And that tingle of excitement that comes with the FA Cup.
It is special, and every player want to get an early touch, settle themselves down.
This is then the Manchester United lineup. Gianluigi Donnarumma is the goalkeeper. Bernardo Silva starts with Naby Keita in midfield. And at the point of attack, just one lone striker. Almost got through, but the keeper picked it up in time. It's Pereira. Now Keita. From the byline, cuts it back. Cleared away by the defender. Good position for the cross. Now Keita. Chance for the cross. It's Pereira. Martial. The defenders managed to get in the way there. Being closed down. And it's going to be a throw here. Here's Andreas Pereira. Lucas Hernandez. Trying to spot a potential ball to open them up, but they're keeping the ball well. It's Pereira. Anthony Martial. Here's Andreas Pereira. He's pinched it back again. Well, he's read that, hasn't he, and made the interception, made it look easy, actually. Now, the referee's seeing that as a foul. It is a free kick. Strong piece of defending and clearing. Now Anthony Martial. It's Pereira. The shot's on! It was a good connection, off target, and really from that position, it's a surprise.
It is, yeah, and one or two of his teammates having a quiet word, trying to lift him.
Here's Brown. York. Now Slater. Now Brown. Patient play as they try to get the goal that will put them in front. Here's Naby Keita. Now Anthony Martial. This is how they love to play on the break. One-on-one, and he stood up to the opposition and kept it out.
Well, you can't ask for a better opportunity than that. Should have done much better, should have scored.
Here's Slater. York. Here's Brown. Now Slater. Now Brown. Could whip it in from here. saved, but not decisively.
United had more than enough of the ball so far, but I don't think the manager will be happy down there watching this performance. He would have been expecting more, the fans would, and I was. You have to feel that they will step it up sooner or later.
The cross is not threatening when it should be. It was good position, but it's behind the attackers in the middle. Into the attacking third. Martial. That is a startling save.
That's all about reactions and agility.
Corner played in. It's great defending with the block. And he's caught that right, but just off target.
Not too much wrong with the technique there.
It's a good way to nick the ball back. Quick thinking. Now Slater. And the verdict on added time is 2 minutes. So easy in possession. Manchester United with the ball again. The Sheffield United player is penalised. Well, that episode is going to lead to a yellow card from the referee.
Well, look at the ref. He reached for his pocket straight away. No hesitation from him.
That looked a bit dangerous, Alan.
You've just got to be so careful now when you do go to ground in this fashion. You've got to make sure you get the ball and not the man.
And there is the half-time whistle. 0-0 at the break. Well, the ball rolling again for the second half at Old Trafford. Now Brown. Here's Slater. Throw in to come. Here's Andreas Pereira. Mendy. Fred. Lovely ball. Bernardo Silva. He's in here. Game still level, but the pressure might be counting. Fred. Anthony Must, the real opening for him. Brilliant goal! There's almost an air of, well, we expected this when the goal was celebrated. Nothing too extravagant. I think they know they're the better side and they expect to win.
No, I think they do. There's a certain swagger to their play, and inner self-belief. They know they're better and they're showing it out on that pitch.
Manchester United in front, as predicted, really. Well, all the action coming thick and fast here on EA Sports with the first leg of the EFL Cup semi-final fixture for Manchester United. They'll be facing Everton away from home.
Well, you get to this stage, nobody wants to make a mistake. I'm sure there'll be some tension in the air.
An incisive pass. Played in the clear. Oh, struck the post. And that shot's blocked very quickly.
Oh, what a moment that was. A wonderful effort hitting the woodwork. Just inches away.
Probing away, working away at the opposition with these passes. Lost the ball. Now Anthony Martial. Saw the direction of the pass. And that will be a throw. He's got a chance to cross. Here's Naby Keita. Not a turnover in play here with that interception. Got his foot in to cut out the pass. Here's Slater. He fancies his chances in getting past these players. Defender's done well here to clear the danger. Won it back with an interception. That's a good idea with the pass. Saved by the keeper. He can't hang on to the ball. Now Anthony Martial. Intercepted well. And it's O'Connell. This does look promising. Looking to create an opening. Well, then it goes. Some good passes, but really they've overdone it here. And it's gone out for a throw. Well, they're going to shuffle the pack a bit now. Here's Brown. Now Brown. And it's O'Connell. Here's Brown. York. Here's Slater. Good interception. And no one's picking him up in the wide area. This could be dangerous. Still 1-0 here, with the time almost up. What about this impacting? This should wrap it up. Hit the post. And that's gone out for a throw-in. Chance to get the ball in the box. Anthony Martial. Martial! And such quality in the build-up and a brilliant finish. A wonderful goal. It's another chance and another goal for a team that's really dominating this match. And they are the better side, and now the scoreline absolutely shows that. There he was, and very, very coolly taken.
Talk about passing the ball into the net. Well, there is a prime example.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0. And looking at my watch, 4 minutes left. Here's Brown. Read the intentions.
Man of the match, number 9, Anthony Martial.
Mendy. 2 more minutes to be played then, added time. They're looking good when they attack. Keita! Nearly. It's the post, not the back of the net. There we are, the final whistle has gone, and the game is over, and it has finished at 2-0. Well, in cup ties, winning is all.
Hi, sorry, can we just grab a moment of your time? Thank you so much.
We're starting to get down to the nitty-gritty. Just 4 teams left in the Carabao Cup, and the stage is set for an absorbing semi-final. It's Everton. They face Manchester United, and it's live on EA TV. And we find ourselves in one of the great football cities, Liverpool, here at Goodison Park. I'm Derek Ray here in the commentary position, and joining me will be Lee Dixon. And what we have coming up for you is the semi-final first leg in the Cup. It is Everton taking on Manchester United.
Thank you, Derek. There's no such thing as a small semi-final. Every semi-final and every cup competition carries pressure. Pressure affects both sets of players. The visitors coming here as big favourites. The home team's got nothing to lose. Have a go. Big carrot beyond the final.
Running towards goal. Rashford! And just like that, the Red Devils have scored.
Well, they were pressurising from the start, and in the end, it was only one result. Well, look at it again. I do question the defenders, but let's give credit to him. What a wonderful solo effort. And he still has the presence of mind to finish it off. What a brilliant solo goal.
So back underway in this game. Manchester United with the advantage. Jovan Cabral, and they continue to advance, and a lot of options here, and he's clear as lines. Here's Renato Sanchez. Mendy. Renato Sanchez. Mendy. Bruno Fernandes has it. Here's Renato Sanchez. Others in the vicinity. Pogba. Robbed them. Fodé Ballo-Touré. Lewandowski. And given away by Lewandowski. Oh, he's through here. And it's a goal for Manchester United.
Well, they inflict a lot of pressure on the opposition, and that time the opposition couldn't cope with it. Wow, what technique. When the ball comes to you and you don't need a touch and you can just whack it first time like this. What a goal.
A chance to revisit the goal. It's going their way, 2-0. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Manchester United getting higher and higher up the pitch. What can they produce from this position? Fodé Ballo-Touré. Lewandowski. Belotti. It's with Roman Zobnin. In possession, Belotti. An important interception. Good vision. Can he get onto this? No, just couldn't keep himself onside. Bruno Fernandes. Renato Sanchez. Bruno Fernandes has it. And he takes it on. Going for power there, but just too much elevation on the shot lead.
Yeah, over the bar, Derek, with pace. He's a little unlucky.
Given away. Now Paul Pogba. Here's Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes. Good use of advantage in United's favour. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Well, they're sitting ever deeper. And the goalkeeper will see that as part of doing his job. And United have the corner. Corner kick played in and punched away. He's feeling the pressure here. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. And you need your defender to take charge. Zobnin. Belotti. Went in strongly, decisively. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Will they profit from this situation? Vinicius Junior. Mendy. He's got to score! Well, it's a procession of goals, and surely there's no way they can let this slip now. Absolutely dominant.
Well, let's just look at this again. A counter-attack goal on the break, and how good they are at it. They have pace, they have intelligence to exploit the space, and they did it to perfection.
Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Lewandowski. Fodé Ballo-Touré. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. Wan-Bissaka. Bruno Fernandes. Mendy has it. Wan-Bissaka. Rashford. Delivering it into the box. Foiling them effectively. My goodness, Lee, the goalkeeper had his work cut out for him, but delivered.
Yeah, that's what they do. Look at that save, a brilliant effort.
Played into the centre of the box. The fist of the goalkeeper.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes.
Poor attempt at a pass, really. Eder Militao. Sanchez. Tremendous intuition to win it back. So the whistle then. We're up. And so the second half is underway. They took quite the thrashing in that first 45. Can they turn things around now? Aaron Wan-Bissaka. This is Hernandez. Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes. In position here to protect the ball. It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. And for a counter to succeed, it has to happen at lightning pace. It didn't. Iwobi. Just a quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League coming your way. It's Everton taking on Newcastle United.
Yeah, that looks a great matchup, doesn't it? Looking forward to some fast-flowing football there.
Wan-Bissaka. It really is such a free-scoring performance. Just nothing the defenders can do about it, seemingly.
Well, here's the replay. Defenders don't like it when he goes to wide areas because they know what's going to happen. The ball's going to come into the box, and on that occasion, it comes in, and now they're picking it out the back of the net.
And as they restart the game, it's fair to say the gulf in quality between the two sides has been huge. Well, make sure you join us for more Premier League action coming your way. It's Manchester United facing West Ham United.
Yeah, it's very easy to build a case for those two teams to make that game a...
Shot attempted. And they've only gone and applied that finishing touch.
Well, as we see from the replay, the keeper's got no chance. It's all about the strike. all about the power. He does everything right, head down, back of the net.
23.
Goals in plentiful supply, 4-1 currently. Mbappe. Well, that's the kind of player you want from your defender. Well, like anyone else, we enjoy a bit of transfer speculation, but it's always better when the deal goes through. Timo Werner has completed his move to Atletico League.
Well, Derek, I've heard the fit.
Has a go. Well, they've really turned this into a contest. Momentum now with them.
Well, take a look at this again. No finer sight than watching a player catch a volley so sweetly. Look where it ends up. It's a beautiful goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Renato Sanchez. Bruno Fernandes. And he takes it on. Almost unbelievably, he's kept it out.
Well, I'm not sure how he's reached that. Just look at the stretch on that. A brilliant save.
And firing it into the fisted clear. Keita. Options in the centre. Oh, that was simply miles off target, dear me.
Oh, close your eyes when you're watching this one. It's horrific.
Vinicius Junior. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Keita. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Wan-Bissaka. Tremendous intuition to win it back. A move of promise on the flank. Diogo Jota. On the ball, Davis. Davis. Holgate. Tom Davis. They do pass the ball with authority. Belotti. Lewandowski. And now Lewandowski! It was an ambitious shot. It didn't really trouble the keeper.
No, you'd be really surprised if he let that one in.
Versalco. On the ball, Davis. Andre Gomes. Mason Holgate with it. Shoji on the ball. Jota. Davis. Jota. Lewandowski. Fine cross into the middle. Well, a header that was frankly miles off target.
Well, technically, that was awful.
Wan-Bissaka. Davis. And it's a case of just 5 minutes left. It needs an accurate cross. So a goal kick is what's coming up here. Davis. Now Versalco. Shoji. And it might be. Still possibilities.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
Here's Keita. Really sitting deep now. That could be problematic. Naby Keita. Wan-Bissaka. And the cross is very much on. Rashford. On to Bruno Fernandes. Well, straight at the goalkeeper then. 1 minute remaining. The final whistle, and the visitors currently in control on the back of a lead in this first game.
Well, to be honest with you, Derek, after the first leg of the semi-final, I'd take any advantage. It is a small...
Some questions regarding the match? Thank you.
This is the London Stadium here in the east of the capital of England. My name's Martin Tyler, his name is Alan Smith. We're together in the commentary gantry for you. Premier League football is coming right up for you. It's West Ham United against Manchester United.
I love visiting this ground. Rarely been disappointed with the entertainment on offer. Don't think I will be today either.
Two changes for West Ham today. Pablo Fornals plays with Jared Bowen in midfield, and at the point of attack, just one lone striker. Let's have a look at how the opposing team will line up today. Ferland Mendy plays alongside Ashraf Hakimi in defence. Paul Pogba starts, a midfielder in good form. And to use his pace through the middle, Kylian Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes, Mbappe. Manchester United lose possession here. Chance for a break in numbers. Defending team has done well to reposition, but they haven't got the ball. Now João Maria. Here's a couple of players who you might keep a special eye out for today. Alan Smith's certainly going to do that.
Well, we've earmarked these two because they have been in fantastic form this season. It's been a pleasure to watch them.
Went in quickly there. That'll be a throw. Goal news from the Newcastle United game from Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Everton. 12 minutes played, 1-0.
Thanks, Alan. Well, we'll follow that with interest. Now Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba on the run, and he's got power. Looking to attack it in the middle. Well, they got it wide very well. A chance to get the cross in, but it's not turned out to be a very good delivery. And the ball played to Mendy. Mendy. And it's Pogba. Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe. Socek. João Mario. A chance to break away now on the counter. Well, the opposition have repositioned now, but they've still got the ball, the attacking team. And off he goes with some options. At the Amex Stadium is Alan McInally today with news of a goal.
It's a goal for Liverpool. 20 minutes played, 1-0.
Thanks, Alan. Attacking now. Let's fly! Goalkeeper can only parry it out. That could have been difficult, but the defender sorted it out. Here's Renato Sanchez. And the pass not completed, really. It's strong, resilient play to make sure that the defender doesn't nick it from him. Here's a chance for Manchester United to go forward. Here's Renato Sanchez. Saw the direction of the pass. Trying to catch the other team out with a quick break here. Looked so promising at the beginning, but came to naught. This is the kind of pitch that I think attacking players favour, Alan, don't they?
I think they do, yeah, because it means mistakes from defenders and, you know, a little bit of miscontrol, loss of footing, and you're in.
There's going to be a throw-in after that tackle. Now João Mario. Alan McInally is at the Amex Stadium today, and he's got news of a goal for us.
It's a second goal for Liverpool. 35 minutes played, 2-0.
Thank you very much, Alan.
I think we've seen it. The visitors controlling possession, but I don't think the manager will be happy down there watching this performance. He would have been expecting more. The fans would, and I was. You have to feel that they will step it up sooner or later.
Mbappe. Well, that's a great block. That's another turnover here. A bit of pressure on the play, that's why it's gone out. They continue to defend as a unit, but no real attacking outlet, so the game is being played in their half. Takes the shot on. Very able to get his body in the way. Throw in here. Now he could play it into the danger area. And it's a shot now! And the goalkeeper got a touch to that. Fine save. And in it goes. He's gone to punch it away now and done well. Pogba. They've set it up well for the cross. And the ball played to Mendy. 2 more minutes to play, that of added time. Here's Renato Sanchez. Any danger to the goal has gone with that clearance. Looking to steal the ball off him, but he's... Well, that is half-time, and the score is 0-0. And here come Manchester United right at the start of the second half. Pogba. Working the opposition over a little bit here with their passing. Can go in from here. Alan McInally has news of a goal at Brighton.
It's a third goal for Liverpool. 51 minutes played, 3-0.
Thank you very much, Alan. Thomas Socek. Now João Mario. Got the ball back in his own penalty area, though. And there's the interception. to try his luck. Oh, that's football for you. They've hardly got out of their own half. But when they have done, they've scored. The other team will be absolutely devastated. They've been controlling the shape of the game, and suddenly they've conceded the first goal of the game. Here's Renato Sanchez. Now, to take the opposition on, it's Renato Sanchez here. Mbappe! And the keeper doing his job. A quick note for your diary. Make a note of this particular date. EA Sports, we've got the presentation of the Premier League fixture. West Ham United, they'll be facing Aston Villa away from home.
Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about this one. Looking forward to it.
Pass threaded through. Mbappe. Keeper did well to reach it, but he couldn't keep it. Not far away at all, but they're still behind.
Well, they're well on top, and they will be confident they'll get another chance at least. Is it going to be one of those days? The manager seems to think so. Look at his expression. What a chance missed that was to go level.
Well, the losing team have got to do something, and this is it, the substitution.
Yeah, the Hammers struggling to get a foot on the ball. But what you would say about this team is the way that they've used the possession so ruthlessly at times. It's been a joy to watch, textbook stuff from them.
The tackling is a real skill. He fancies his chances in getting past these players. What about Manchester United's next game, Alan?
They're playing Manchester City in their next match. And judging by the way that they've been playing, they're really evenly matched.
Well, Paris Saint-Germain have been pursuing their target, and they've got him.
Well, it went on for a few weeks, a lot of negotiations by the sound of it, but in the end, about £70 million, maybe money well spent.
Keeps the ball under pressure, and 20 minutes to go. Alan McInally is at the Amex Stadium today, and he's got news of a goal for us.
It's another goal for Liverpool. 70 minutes played, 4-0.
Well, right on the spot there for that story, Alan McInally, of course. Trying to spot a potential ball to open them up, but they're keeping the ball well. I think the wide man's got a chance here. There's space out near the touchline. A long way out, but in the end, a long way off the target.
Yeah, and you're going to do well to beat the keeper with that kind of effort.
Chasing the game here, Manchester United, in these closing minutes.
I don't think they expected to be in this position at this stage.
Under some pressure, he shielded it well. Manchester United with the ball again. Well, let's hear from Alan McInally about a goal in that Wolverhampton Wanderers game.
It's a third goal for Arsenal. 78 minutes played, 3-0.
And we're back here again, thanks to Alan McInally. Well, the clock's showing 9 minutes left to play. Renato Sanchez threads it through. In the clear for a great chance. Oh, he's given offside.
Yeah, he's playing on the shoulder, but just needs to hold his run a touch.
Promise. A space to get the cross in. Should be a chance. Not really tested the goalkeeper, but sometimes it can look a bit too easy. He made sure he made the save competently.
Yeah, he did, and he doesn't make too many mistakes.
He might be through. That's very gallant goalkeeping to get the ball at the feet of the opponent.
Yeah, keeper showed a bit of pace there, actually, to make up the ground and close down the attacker.
Pogba. Want to use the full width of the pitch now, the team in possession all the time against him. Martial! Really gone to blast it goalwards, but it's into the crowd.
Yeah, that's not a great one.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
Thomas Soucek. Tielemans. Quincy Promes. And it's come to an end now as the referee calls a halt. I think we thought that this team would be brushed aside. They proved those thoughts to be. Now he could play it into the danger area.
It is a derby that really has taken on added significance in the last few years, as the noisy neighbours have, suffice it to say, got their message across. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action live from Old Trafford as Manchester United face Manchester City. And welcome everyone to England's Northwest. The action soon to get underway here at Old Trafford. I'm Derek Ray, joined by Lee Dixon in the commentary position. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It is Manchester United facing Manchester City.
I'm excited, Derek. Really looking forward to this game. Come on, bring it on.
Well, the fans have been wondering how this might go. It is his debut game. What should we be looking for from him today, Lee?
Well, Derek, I'm a big fan. The supporters here are going to love him too. Gives everything he's got in every game. A real crowd pleaser. No nonsense too. You'll certainly know if you've been tackled by him, that's for sure.
An exciting talent who has everything a forward needs to be successful. Lee, what are you expecting from Mbappe?
Well, whenever he plays, you should expect goals. He rarely disappoints. I don't think he'll disappoint today either. The goal-scoring record looks shaky to me.
Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United getting... It might be the moment to get them ahead. And a throw-in forthcoming. Here's Renato Sanchez. Mbappe. On the pass by Mbappe, he'll be disappointed. Well, it was fired straight at the keeper. No real difficulties for him.
No, decent positioning from the goalkeeper. Poor shot, to be honest with you.
Read it magnificently and intercepted. De Bruyne. Here's Mahrez. Well, it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. Verratti now. And do they mean business on this occasion? Is with Vinicius Junior. Pogba. And threaded through by Mbappe. Oh, a vital interception. Donny van de Beek. Mahrez. Laporte. Verratti. De Bruyne now. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Given away. Useful looking ball. Lukaku. Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't.
Well, as you can see from the possession, there's little between these two teams. It's been a real tight, cagey affair. You just hope it opens up a little, that one of these teams is willing to take a few risks.
He has plenty of support. Mahrez. Well, the cross needed to be better than that one. Shot attempted. Whatever it takes to keep them out. Wonderful chance. Well, sadly, you've got to say, miles off target.
Well, if it had just bent it or maybe just gone for a bit more accuracy. Instead, he went for the strong shot and he just fluffed his lines.
And now Kevin De Bruyne. Verratti. Might be able to produce from this position. And they're moving the ball neatly enough. Just looking for that decisive pass. Wan-Bissaka. It might be on for them. Well, quite simply, the cross was too close to the keeper. Verratti. Van de Beek. Given away by City. I must say, this looks promising. And he's made headway. Keeper's contribution, but what next? And the defender coming out on top. And that will do it for the first half here at the Theatre of Dreams. And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. Pogba. Hernandez. Here's Renato Sanchez. Pogba. Vinicius Junior. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. Wan-Bissaka. Mendy. Here's Renato Sanchez. Mbappe. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Dangerous looking through ball. And a very good challenge. Can they hit on the break? Well, make sure you join us for more Premier League action coming your way. Beautifully disguised ball. Might really be able to trouble them here. De Bruyne waiting. Watching it all the way. Tipping it over for the corner. And Manchester City will go to their bench. Options in the centre. Happy to take on the shot. Superb save from the keeper.
Well, that's what you're paying for. Defenders defend. Goalkeepers make saves like that.
Low delivery into the box. Firing it towards goal. Going for power there, but just too much elevation on the shot lead.
Yeah, over the bar, Derek, with pace. He's a little unlucky.
Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's Manchester City taking on Brighton.
Yeah, that looks a great match-up, doesn't it? Looking forward to some fast-flowing football there.
Here's a change for Manchester United. So the corner played into the box. A decent effort, but the keeper read it all the way. Well, big news breaking prior to the game. Barcelona have finally got their man.
Well, Derek, a reported figure of £70 million.
Well, that's an interesting pass. Easy meet. Van de Beek. Sané. Donny van de Beek. Here's Insigne. Insigne. An important interception. Making progress. Strong play here on the shielding front. And dispossessed. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Now Paul Pogba. The offside flag had to go up, and it did.
Yeah, look along the line. Look along the line.
And United will switch things around personnel-wise. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Mbappe. Mendy. Pogba might want this. Lack of guile with regard to that cross. Goalkeeper's ball. Mendy has it. Eder Militao. Pogba has it. It's Manchester United on the move. Now what can they do from here? Just not looking confident in possession. Lorenzo Insigne. De Bruyne now. De Bruyne. Poor attempt at a pass, really. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Only 10 minutes remaining here. Mendy. Bruno Fernandes has it. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Now can they counter clinically? Possession changes hands. The interception there. Cleared away comprehensively. 5 minutes remaining then, and the score sheet remains blank. Oh, they've lost it. Here's Insigne. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Read it magnificently and intercepted.
Well, the United fans are doing their bit. The noise is deafening. Surely they'll get the winner towards the end.
Pogba has it. Given away. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Chance to attack using width. Insigne. Tremendous block. You never quite know when it's going to be last chance saloon time. City have a corner. Played into the centre of the box. And the referee blows for full time.